Hi everyone, Delaney here with Healing Gifts Boutique. I am here to bring another love reading. I do want to start off by saying you might hear a little bit of background noise. I usually do these readings when my son is sleeping, but this week I have to be to work extra early in the morning, so when he goes to bed, I am going to bed. So he is up watching Steven Universe, so you might hear him. I'm hoping that he is entertained enough that I can get through this reading without having to get him juice or something. So I did go ahead and pull the cards already. I have the masculine on this side, feminine on this side. I have where they currently are, how they're feeling towards each other, changes that are going on with them, current connective energy, and the future connective energy. I will go ahead and just start with the masculine, go back and forth. So for the masculine and where he's currently at, I have the 7 of Cups, we have the 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, and 5 of Swords. So what I'm getting from this is that the masculine is currently looking at all of his options. He's been working really hard. I get this 8 of Pentacles a lot for the masculine when I do readings, but that is a very masculine energy, I think. He's been working really hard on getting those material things in order, but he is carrying a really hard burden, a really heavy burden, it feels. With the 5 of Swords, what I'm getting is I feel like he's kind of just sitting back and watching, reevaluating some things. Like I said, he is looking over all of his options. If you noticed, all the cups are full in this, but they all have different things. So, I mean, some of these are good. Some of them have serpents and snakes in them. So not all of his options are pure. I think he's working on making the right decisions because he has been carrying this heavy burden. For the feminine, we have the 10 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. So, what I'm feeling from this is that the feminine really, really knows what she wants. But despite knowing what she wants, she's been feeling a little heavy, feeling a little sad, and because she doesn't have this family, this couple, this union that she's hoping for, she's not necessarily seeing all the good things that she already does have. She's maybe she's not counting her blessings as much as she should be, and she's feeling very down. She's feeling a little depressed about this. Nonetheless, she's very much in the Queen of Cups energy, which is a beautiful, beautiful energy. She's in touch with her emotions. She's very intuitive right now. She's got that unconditional love and empathy. And I think that that's really beautiful. I think that it might be a good idea when we're feeling this way to maybe work on like a gratitude journal. I do one of these every day. I have a app on my phone. It's just called Gratitude. It pops a reminder every morning to write down things that I'm grateful for or things that are going to happen. And I recommend this. It helps a lot. Excuse me. So next I have how are they feeling about each other? Now the masculine's really showing up here. We've got 2 kings, which is great. So I have the King of Swords, the Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the 9 of Swords. I'm sorry, the 8 of Swords. So I feel like the masculine is really stepping into who he wants to be. When he feels and thinks about the feminine, he feels this man that he wants to be. When he thinks about the love that he has for her, he's like, this is who she makes him want to be. He wants to be that King of Swords, truth and strong. And then he also wants to be the King of Pentacles energy. He wants to provide for her. He wants to take care of her in the material world, but he's very much trapped in fear when he comes to thinking about this. And I think that has a lot to do with the, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Has a lot to do with him thinking about his options. He's trapped in this fear, and he, instead of just choosing what he wants and what he truly desires in order to be his highest self, he's kind of looking at toxic things. And the five of swords can be a bit of a tricky energy. Nonetheless, though, he is feeling a lot of love towards the feminine. He does love her. But I think that he lacks love for himself. If he's not able to step up and be this highest version of himself, he's clearly lacking those things. Now, how is the feminine feeling towards the masculine? I have the Fool, the Devil, the Page of Wands, and the Four of Wands. This is a lot of passion and attraction. The feminine really wants her masculine. She wants those things. She wants that family. And when she thinks about him and feels about him, she wants this new beginning. She feels this, like, with the Fool, I almost feel like, despite feeling out in the cold and stuff, when she feels for him, she knows that he's gonna come back, and she's open and receptive to this. And she's almost got this, she's got this fiery attraction towards him and a bit of an attachment, which might be something that we, the feminines, should work on. A little bit of codependency when it comes to him. But she's got the Page of Wands. She has a lot of new passion for him. And then the Four of Wands, of course, she wants to be with him. She wants that marriage and that family. Next, what I have for changes happening in the masculine. I think that this might have a lot to do with, so for some of your masculines, they may be in a karmic situation, and this is probably also where he's looking at his options. And it very well might be one of those toxic cuts I was talking about. So he's going through some grief work. Some of these masculines may have already stepped out of this karmic situation, and they're kind of reevaluating it. This is changing. I have grief work, relationship dynamic, and sentimental feelings. So he is grieving over this. He's either grieving over losing and walking away from the karmic, or being stuck in this karmic relationship and missing the feminine and not being able to step into his true power. He's changing, some relationship dynamics are changing behind the scenes right now. So some of your masculines very well may be changing and getting out of these karmic relationships that he's in. As for sentimental feelings, I feel like his feelings are changing and growing, and he's actually starting to touch base with them a little bit, which is a really beautiful thing, because we know that that's really hard for the masculine. And I think something that we can do as feminines is touching base with the feelings inside of our masculine side. I've done a lot of work on my feminine side, and she's very healthy and strong. But I realize that my masculine side is still a little wounded. And so I'm working on healing my masculine side so that this will reflect in my outer world. As within, so without. Anyways, changes that are happening for the feminine. We've got welcome the new, gracefully aging, and family changes. So with welcome the new, I feel like it really plays off. It reminds me of the Fool card a little bit. I think that once again, she's really opening up and being open and receptive to these things. When it comes to gracefully aging, what I'm getting from this card is just that we're taking care of ourselves. I know that it's been a real big trend. A lot of us in the world, Thomas, no, thank you. A lot of us are changing our eating habits. We're exercising more. We're watching what we take into our minds and our body. And I think that the positive energy that the feminine has been carrying around is also making us more youthful. And it does make you even look more youthful. Your energy changes everything. When it comes to family changes, I feel like the feminine is working on family dynamics. Maybe getting closer with better relationships with their children, with their mother, things like that. So next I have the connective energy. Sorry guys, that's my son. Hey baby, go watch Steven Universe, okay? Okay. So for the connective energy, I have freedom, transformation and rebirth, watching, and then I also have be supportive. So what I'm getting from this is the connective energy is really flowing freely. It's healthy. There's not a lot of blocks despite all these things. It's really, like I said, it's flowing freely. Not only that, but I feel like they have this freedom from each other. I'm almost getting that it's like a little bit obvious that this couple is in separation here. I don't know if any of you follow me on Instagram. If you don't, I post a reading every night, an energy update for the dynamic and the connective energy between the feminine and the masculine. And I recently, one second guys, Thomas, Meatball. Here, watch this, okay? Stephen I Universe. Okay, I do apologize about that, guys. Okay, so, anyways, back to that. On my Instagram, Healing Gifts Boutique, every night I post 4 cards, 3 to 4 cards, I guess depending on what falls out. Anyways, I do an energy update every day, every night on my Instagram, and I have been seeing that there is this transformation and rebirth happening within their relationship. I haven't really seen any cards that are telling me what this transformation is yet, but it feels really exciting. It feels really exciting. I'm really happy about it, and I can't wait till it comes to the surface and reveals itself. But I also got the watching card, so I feel like they might be taking a look at each other. Maybe this is on social media, for friends. It kind of makes me think of the Page of Swords. And then maybe also they're watching themselves and having integrity, which is a good thing. So next, from the Whispers of Love, I have be supportive, make a genuine effort to show you care. I feel like even through separation, it's easy for us to put off that energy where we support each other. And I think that that's something that's really beautiful about the twin flame dynamic or soul connection, whatever the label is that you identify with. That when there's this connection and this bond through love and, the soul between these people, despite what happens, we always energetically support each other. And there's a lot of that in this connective energy right now. And I think that's it's really beautiful. I just think that's the supportive energy that's always there is really beautiful. So for future connective energies, I have unconditional love in the heart chakra, children, innocence and inner child, divine intervention, and then focus on love. So what I feel from this is that I feel like this is showing. Okay, so with this transformation, I'm sorry, I'm channeling a little bit. So I think this is, at first I was saying that I didn't see what this transformation quite was, but I'm feeling it. I just felt the same feeling that I feel when I have gotten this death and transformation card. I feel it when I just read these cards. So I feel like there's going to be a major heart chakra activation. This might be children, having children between the two. But what I'm really getting is this sort of healing the inner child, which is such a big part of the blocks that happen between the two counterparts, or just in general in life. We have these things that happen to us when we're younger where we feel like maybe we're hard to love, or it's unsafe to love. And the first time that we feel that when we're younger, it automatically causes this like quantum wave to collapse, and we don't even consciously realize it when we're adults, that we carry that limiting belief with us when we get older. And it's so funny because I just pulled one of my daily guidance cards, was this kind of same message. I love when things kind of correlate with each other like this. Synchronicities are beautiful. Anyways, this healing of our inner child, and this is all being brought on by divine intervention. This is Spirit is coming in strong and helping to heal this inner child so that our heart chakras can open up, and then we can focus on love. So we can focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. I think that's so beautiful. That's just amazing. That was a great channel. Thank you, Spirit. I will go ahead and pull a couple cards. I'm gonna stop that there. Yeah, I'm gonna stop that there. I will pull a couple cards for advice from Spirit on what we can do to help our counterparts and ourselves. Let's go ahead. Oh, these cards are a mess. Oh no, they're not. Just kidding. I have them upside down. Okay. Go ahead and pull three advice cards, Spirit, for the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine at this time. Here, baby. 3 cards, Spirit, for the Divine Feminine. 3 cards. Let me focus. Sorry, my son was over here. Spirit, can we get 3 cards of advice for the feminine and masculine at this time? 3 cards of advice for the feminine and masculine at this time. Well, this one's upside down, so we're going to take that. Okay. 2 more cards of advice for the feminine and masculine at this time, Spirit. 1 more card for advice for the feminine and masculine at this time, Spirit. Advice card, Spirit, at this time. I'm feeling this swirly feeling in my chest ever since I did that channeling, guys. It's really nice. 1 more card, Spirit, advice for the feminine and masculine at this time. Okay, I'll take these 2. I'm going to go in order. Okay, so I have honoring your energy, grounding, feminine energy, and forgiveness. So I'm actually separating these 2 for some reason. That's just what I'm getting to do right now. So for the masculine, it's funny how things work out like that. Okay, so for the masculine, advice from Spirit at this time is to honor your energy and stay grounded. So what I'm getting from honoring your energy is, like I have said here with the sentimental feelings, that it's okay to feel, masculines. Honor those things inside of you. And right now with all this little bit, this burden, and this fear that you're feeling and the grief work that you're going through, stay grounded. And for the feminine, what I'm getting from this is, what I just heard is congratulations. Congratulations, feminine, for all the work that you've been doing. The feminine energy is very strong and very healthy right now. And I don't think that we're only feeling this inside of us, because the feminine has been doing mad inner work the last couple of years. Oh my gosh. And we're seeing it in our outer worlds this year, you know, with the feminine is rising. And I heard it, right? I heard it crystal clear. Congratulations. Like, ready to go. I think that the only thing that, I think something that we could work on is forgiveness. And I've found, maybe do some like Ho'oponopono work. To say that, I think that came out of my mouth. Do some forgiveness work. Not only forgiving yourself, but forgiving the masculine. Forgiving our parents, and doing this inner child healing work that we need to do. I like to sit down with, little Delaney and work through these things with her and heal those parts inside of me. I have a lot of exciting energy in me right now. I can't wait to do the next reading. I'm going to try to drop in on Friday and do that. Also, like I said, I do post energy updates daily on Instagram. That's Healing Gifts Boutique. I do make healing jewelry as well. I post pictures of those on Instagram. I have an Etsy page that's also Healing Gifts Boutique. Go ahead and check those things out if you have some free time. I really just do, I do custom orders. So someone will come to me and they will just kind of tell me things that they're struggling with, and I make them a necklace custom to them, and then I do stampings with mantras, names, you know, numbers, things like that. I also do offer a reading for $44.44. It's a 20-minute reading, so about as long as this. And sorry, they're about as long as this reading, maybe a little bit longer. I do one for the new year. I do a love connections one, whatever you're feeling. Either way, the solid price is $44.44. After the reading, any blocks and stuff that pops up, I make you a custom necklace based off your reading. It's really cool. I love doing it. If you're interested in that, you can email me at Healing Gifts Boutique. You can purchase it on my Etsy shop, or you can contact me through Instagram or Facebook. Whatever works for you. I'll post some of those links below. I do want to credit the decks that I used today. I use my deck for the connective energies. I love to watch you heal. It's just an oracle deck that I created. I use the basic Rider-Waite Tarot. I use Life Changes by Dorian Virtue. I did the Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield and the Shamanic Healing by Michelle A. Montuzaz. I never know if I say that right. I think that is all I wanted to say. Yeah. Please like, share, and subscribe. I love you all so much. You people are everyone is my passion. My passion is people. I love you guys so much. And you're all beautiful. You guys all have a great day. I will try my best to be back on Friday. Thank you.